State legislatures. Done? Okay, so this is also under part 6 because we're discussing part 6. Articles 168 to 212. What is 213 then? Ordinance. Ordinance. Okay. So in the chapter Parliament, we had started with this point of organization of Parliament. Parliament comprises of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and President. Here also. Organization of state legislature. So it comprises of course, governor, then legislative assembly, also known as Vidhan Sabha, right? Vidhan Sabha exists in how many states? 6 states, all states. Vidhan Sabha, like Lok Sabha, all the states. Third one is Legislative Council, which is Vidhan Parishad, which exists in how many states? 6 states. We can write down the names of 6 states because we had discussed this in the past. I'm sure you're aware. So please tell me which 6 states one by one. Yes, madam. One name, please. Okay. Lucky. Great. Haji, madam. Don't look there. Tell me. One state name. UP. Okay. Let's start writing. Otherwise, we'll forget it. Telangana. UP. Yes, madam. Please. Oh, I forgot Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. I should have said. Okay. Andhra Pradesh. Fair. No problem. Yes, madam. Please. Madhya Pradesh. I wish that was true, but Karnataka. If you say so, no problem. Haji sir. Bihar. Okay. Fine. One more. Maharashtra. Okay. So write these names. Start with Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Telangana and UP. Just alphabetical order, not that I am pushing Telangana below. Done? Should we proceed now? So these are 6 states that have councils, but the point is, why not other states? And especially for your state like Andhra Pradesh, we have always had this confusion. So in 1958, Andhra Pradesh had a council, right? After a few years, you said, no, it's a bad idea. And you dissolved the council. So 1958, council was created. 1985, council was removed. Again, after a few years, you said, oh, sorry, by mistake. Again, you created the council. Again, in 2020, there was a discussion going on to have a council. What is the problem? Pick one side and remain on one side. No, but that is not our concern. Our concern is, how do you create a council if a state does not have a council? Like say Kerala has no council. How do you create it? And say Andhra Pradesh has a council. How do you abolish it? Okay. That's our next heading, please write. Creation, abolition of LC. So it's a 3-step process. First step, and you can write the article also, 169. So the first step is that whichever state wants to create the council or abolish the council, in their state legislative assembly, a resolution, a proposal has to be passed by a special majority. That's step 1. So number 1, SLA to pass, please write, why will I write now? I'll dictate, please write. Today's writing is over. SLA to pass resolution, SLA, State Legislative Assembly, to pass resolution with a special majority. With a special majority. And what is this special majority? In bracket you can write that combination majority. That is 2/3 present and voting and more than 50% total membership. That's the majority. Okay. Done. Now step 2, number 2. So what happens is, once this state has passed the resolution, it is sent to Parliament and Parliament has to approve it with a simple majority. Step 2, please write. Parliament must approve the resolution by simple majority. By simple majority. Okay, what is simple majority? More than 50% present and voting. This is called a simple majority, or also called what is the phrase used? By law. So once these 2 steps are over, then the state government can issue a notification and council can be created or abolished. Third point, right? Don't write step 3, just write below that now. Next line, change of paragraph. State government via notification can create dash abolish LC. Via notification create / abolish LC. LC? Amazing, great. Okay, any doubt? You know, if you look at the constitution, you will find the names of 2 more states there. One is Madhya Pradesh. Some honorable member also mentioned Madhya Pradesh. And one more state, Tamil Nadu. But these states don't have a council. Yet these 2 states are mentioned under Article 168 and are supposed to have a council. And that is very weird. So for MP, what happened was, in 1956 itself, MP was allowed to create a council, but the government did not issue any notification on how to create or when to create. So it has not been created. Clear? For Tamil Nadu, things are different. So we have primarily 2 major parties in Tamil Nadu, DMK and AIADMK. That is Karunanidhi's party and Jayalalitha's party. DMK in principle wanted to create a council and AIADMK was against creating a council. Back in 2009-10 period, DMK was in power in Tamil Nadu and also was in power at center in the UPA coalition. Okay, what is a UPA coalition? United Progressive Alliance. This was a Congress-led coalition. So DMK passed resolution in their own assembly. First step was done. Second step, it went to center because DMK was a coalition partner. They convinced the parliament and got passed from there also. The moment parliament passed it, Article 168 entry was done that Tamil Nadu will have a council. But third step is important. What is the next thing to do? The state government has to issue a notification to create the council. But in that meantime, DMK lost the election and AIADMK came to power. And AIADMK did not issue any such notification for creating a council. So article was changed, but actually functioning council was not created. That is why the name is there, but there is no council in Tamil Nadu. Are you clear? Okay, that's about it. Now let's also look at the composition of the houses. Next heading, please write. Composition of LA. First, LA. Composition of LA. All things are exactly the same, so no research is required. You have the same concept of constituencies. And number is mentioned where? In Schedule 2 of RPA 50. And then you have direct election with UAF. Age to contest is 25 years. Now, one small point. How many constituencies are there in any state? This number varies, right? Yes or no? So, number of constituencies. Maximum 500, minimum 60. Of course, we can have +1 Anglo-Indian, but that provision has ceased to operate. I think you know this very well, that Anglo-Indian nomination does not exist now. But also to clarify, some states can have less than 60 also, because some states are very small. Having 60 constituencies will also be too much of division. So, below that itself, write exception. As per constitution. So these exceptions are there in the constitution. And then below that, you can write a sub point. Under exception, some states which might have or which can have less than 60 also. Nagaland. And in bracket, you can write how many seats can it have? 46. Nagaland, bracket 46, comma. Sikkim, bracket 30. Mizoram, 40. Arunachal, 30. Goa, 30. Okay. Now, just to clarify, Nagaland currently has 60 MLAs, Arunachal has 60 MLAs, but my point is they can have as low as 30 MLAs also. Are we clear? How many MLAs are there in your state, Telangana? 100? 19. Andhra Pradesh? 175. In case you don't know, you should know at least this. So here itself you can write example. For your state, write 175. For Telangana, 119. Okay. UP has the highest. Just to clarify. How many are there in UP? Any idea? 403. You will have elections in West Bengal. West Bengal has 294. Okay. So anyway, here also you have SC/ST reservation. We can mention that point also below with an arrow here. After all this, SC, ST reservation. SC, ST reservation plus women plus women's reservation. Women's reservation. And what is that Amendment Act which has provided for reservation for women? No? 106th, the latest Amendment Act. So when you write women's reservation, this is the one which has provided for reservation to women, but it is yet to be implemented. Okay, this is meant for Lok Sabha and the Vidhan Sabha. Are you clear? So this is, that's about it. You can just see as well your state's territorial boundaries. Where is the photograph? Okay. This is the Andhra territorial constituencies map. So you can see here, the state is divided into how many? Till here, 170, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 till 175 constituencies. And of course, you have some reservation. Yes. For SCs and STs. So that is for Andhra Pradesh, and so that people of Telangana don't feel left out. Telangana. I think net has stopped working in your case, possibly. Extremely sorry for that. Maybe internet is not supportive of this idea. Clearly. So it's almost the same thing. Sadly. Now let's come to composition of. Very good. Excellent. Please write composition of LCs, legislative councils. Composition of LCs, and we need to understand some things a bit here. Composition of LCs, legislative councils. Article 171. 170 is for assembly. 171 is for council. So, number of seats. Let's start with this only. maximum 1/3 LA seats and minimum 40. And this is mentioned under Schedule 3 of RPA 1950. RPA stands for what? Representation of People's Act. We'll discuss this law in detail later on under elections. So maximum can be 1/3 of your LA seats. Minimum has to be 40. For example, Andhra Pradesh has 58. Telangana has 40 seats. Again, UP has the highest 100 seats. Okay, this figure was earlier 1/4. In 1956, they changed it to 1/3. You can mention that also, though I don't think how important that is, but you can write in bracket from and write 1/4 via 7th Amendment Act 1956. So earlier maximum was 1/4. Now we have changed it to 1/3. Done? Other things remain the same, like we have proportional representation, then age to contest. What is the age to contest here? 30 years. Just like the what? Rajya Sabha, 30. Governor, 35. VP, 35. President, 35 or 40? Okay, if you say so, we have to agree on that. So, clear on this? Now let's come to the composition. Should we proceed? Okay, great. Now below that write composition. And composition to be decided by Parliament by law. So what has happened here is 1/3 seats come from voting by MLAs. MLAs of your state will vote and choose 1/3 members of council. One-third are elected by elected MLAs of that state, not from amongst themselves, other people, of course. 1/3 by local bodies members. Then 1/12 elected by teachers. These teachers must have at least 3 years of experience. They should have been teachers for how many years? 3 years. Okay. And they should be at least secondary or above, meaning they should not be lower in standard than secondary school. Clear? Secondary school teacher and above. So teachers, three years secondary school or above, and then 1/12 by who? Graduates, people like you, that is if you are a graduate, and they should also be graduates for 3 years, and they can be a graduate from anywhere in the country. You need not be a graduate from that state only, okay, but you should have been a graduate at least 3 years ago. Teacher is only secondary school, not coaching teacher. Okay. Coaching is not a school anyway. It's a business enterprise. No? You pay, the teacher comes, he or she gets money, both are happy, you have a career, hopefully, right? That is why the rules of school don't apply here. The same respect doesn't apply here. Nothing of that sort applies. It's a purely commercial enterprise. Clear? One small point is left. And what is that? Beyond this, let's not forget 1/6 what? Governor's nomination. And please understand, if you want to be nominated by the governor, you must belong to the state. So you should be a resident of state. So to give you an example, Andhra Pradesh people, tell me how many seats are there in Andhra Pradesh for council? You mentioned that, right? 58. Okay. So, "20 seats come from MLAs, 20 seats come from local bodies. Then 5 each come from this, remaining 8 come from this." I'll explain the graduate thing, don't worry. And Telangana people, don't feel left out since you are in the majority here. 14, 14, 3 and 6. Is the point clear? Now, how do we see? How do the elected MLAs choose? They will vote for any random person. Okay. So those 20 seats or 14, they don't belong to any constituency. But for local bodies members, what we do is, I'll come to that. For local bodies, how do we choose? So your state is divided into 20 different constituencies. These are separate constituencies, not the ones of Lok Sabha or Vidhan Sabha. These are called local body constituencies. And here, all the local body members here, they will vote and choose somebody, not a local body member, any person, as an MLC. So here not all the people vote. Only members of local bodies of this area will vote. Are you clear? Or for graduates, what is the situation for graduates? How are graduates voting? How many constituency for graduates? Andhra Pradesh, tell me. How many? 5. So your entire state is divided into 5 constituencies. These are separate constituencies. All the graduates of this area, they will be a part of separate voter list. They will vote and choose one MLC. That MLC may not be a graduate, but voters are graduates. Are you clear? There is no educational qualification to get elected. Same constituency is also for teachers. This means all the teachers of this area who are from primary school, yes or no? Secondary only, not primary. Secondary or above. Those teachers will vote and will choose one MLC. Again, this MLC need not be a teacher. Mostly they are teachers only, but there is no such criteria. As per the constitution, nothing is mentioned. Are you clear? Everyone? So your state is divided into multiple different types of constituencies, and you have different voter lists also. One is called graduate voter list, where only graduates' names are there. One is called teacher voter list. One is called local body voter list. So just to show you, oh, finally, Telangana map, constituency map. This is a Telangana constituency map. Anyway, it's of no concern to us. Let's start with Telangana LC only. I think there will be some nonsense, so let's write Legislative Council. How is it? What the hell is this? Okay. So how many seats are there in Telangana? 40. How many seats for MLAs and local bodies? Okay, just check there and tell me if you have mentioned 14. So you can see here that elected by MLAs, 14 seats are elected by MLAs. So they don't belong to any constituency, some party. These 14 people have been chosen. Then other 14 are from local constituencies. So you see how your state is divided into some constituencies. These are separate from your Vidhan Sabha, Lok Sabha constituencies. Adilabad and Karimnagar, etc. And here you have various parties. So in Hyderabad we have 2, Mirza Riaz ul Hasan Effendi, Mirza Rahmat Beg. And why the hell is this vacant? What happened to this fellow? MLC Kavita's resignation. Oh, okay. Kavita ji resigned. No problem. Then for graduates, how many for Telangana? 3 only. So your entire state is divided into just 3 constituencies. Nalgonda, Warangal area, then Mahbubnagar, etc. and then Adilabad area. And from there, all the graduates will vote and they chose these 3 great people. Clear? Similarly, the same constituency is for teachers also. You can see, you can cross check. Same constituency. Here, all the teachers will vote and they have chosen these 3 amazing people. Are you clear? So this is how it works for what? The council. And let's also show it for Andhra people. Why should they feel left out? Okay. So Andhra Pradesh, how many? 58, right? And how many are chosen by MLAs? 20. See, abolition in 1985, revival in 2000. Again in 2020, the guys were planning to abolish. Forget all that. Voted by MLAs, 20 seats. See, only party, no constituency. But for a lot of them are vacant. But for local authorities, what happens? Your entire state is divided into 20 different constituencies, and all the local members vote, and then they choose these people. Is it clear? Now for graduates, how many other? 5. Your entire state is divided into 5 different constituencies, and the graduates vote from there. Clear? So all belonging to son-in-law's party, no problem. Here they are all independent. What is this? Teachers. Same 5 constituencies. Now teachers vote. And beyond that, we also have what? 1/6 nomination, 8 seats by governor. These are all old nominations. By who? The YSR. Hence, they belong to YSR party. But after this 27-26 period, we will have TDP now nominating their favorite people. So you'll see a change. Done? All okay? Any doubt, issue, please seek clarification. No doubt. All bouncer what to do. It's okay. I hope no. You have understood all this. So this is with respect to our teachers and graduates, constituencies, local bodies, etc. Clear? Who is the chairperson of council? Who is the chairperson of Rajya Sabha? VP. Who is the chairperson here? Do we have vice governor? There is no vice governor. Actually, just like speaker, members elect some person who becomes a what? Chairperson. So that's about it with respect to our composition and membership. Done? Okay. Lastly, passage of bills. Next heading, passage of bills. How are bills passed? One small point, I have mentioned here proportional representation. You can write that in bracket for MLA seats and first past the post for remaining seats. Write like this. Remaining seats, it first past the post. Whoever gets highest votes wins.